Hey, good morning. Anton Stetner with the Real Estate Solutions Group. Today we're going to talk about how to not get scammed if you're going to be a for sale by owner. This question was asked by another person on our YouTube channel that's not in the area. And we just wanted to put together just a quick little PowerPoint to help you guys out to make sure that you don't get yourself into hot water. Now, quick disclaimer here. Hey, homes, generally speaking, they're one of your largest financial assets. Therefore, you are risking your financial future by being a for sale by owner. So I'm going to have to recommend that you hire a professional real estate broker and or talk with an attorney plus and accountant. Now, you don't have to do that. That's just my recommendation. And to help keep you guys out of hot water, we've got this little PowerPoint. At the end of this, you're going to be able to go to the links below. You'll be able to download a copy of this if that's helpful. We'll also have some links below where you're going to be able to send the questions in the comments, and we'll do what we can to answer it in another video. Okay, let's just start right off. Let's be careful who we let into your home. You know, here's the whole thing. I'm not even going to let the pizza delivery guy into my home. I don't know who they are. I'm not going to let them cross the threshold. So the question is, do you know who they are? Have they proved it? Now, one of the things that's happening is if they're working with a professional real estate broker, then that real estate broker has qualified them and knows who they are. The next question you need to ask is, can they afford and qualify for the property? You're going to need proof of cash funds to close or a pre-approval letter. Once again, let's be careful who we let into our house. Now, the next question for buyers is, do they have a home to sell? Are they currently in a lease? When does that lease end? How long have they been looking? Now, if someone's been looking at properties for a couple of years, they're not motivated. Now, another question you need to ask or try to figure out is if they are coming to a for sale by owner, aka a FSBO, are they just looking for a deal? Otherwise, they may go to a more professional process where they're more protected. What's their expectation? Are they expecting a major discount? Do the buyers currently have a buyer's agent? Now, a question for you is, are you willing to pay a buyer agent a commission? What is their level of motivation to buy a home? Now, let me explain what I mean. There's a lot of looky-loos out there. So if that person's going to come through and their level of motivation is low, they're just going to waste your time. Now, are all the decision makers present? Great questions. For these two items right here, the thing that I want you to understand is buyers are just going to waste your time. Now, we've sold tons and tons of homes, so listen to us firsthand. You need to understand if they're actually motivated and they're actually going to buy, and if these people are coming who are the ones that can decide to purchase it. Now, this is especially true if the funds for the buyer's down payment are coming from a relative. So for example, if they're a first-time home buyer and mom's giving them the down payment, well, mom better be coming to look at the house, because guess what, folks? Mom has a say-so too. Why do they want to buy your home? Seriously, this is a really good question. Now, what we've moved into here is investors. Why do they want to buy your home? Now, let's understand something about investors. Investors, they want to make money. Their goal is to make money. If we're talking about investing, what they are is they're going to commit money in order to make a financial return. So now the question is how are they making money on you? And what are their future plans and goals for them as an investor? I think if you understand these things, you can protect yourself. Now, if you don't, someone may be trying to take advantage of you. Now, working with investors is fine. Let's just make sure we understand their goals, how they're making money on it, and that works with you, and that they can create a win-win situation for you, and that you're not being taken advantage of. Now, another thing I want you to watch out for, scams, issues, is that buyers, agents, buyers, and investors, they do not represent your best interests. So as these people come through and talk to you, make sure that you understand that your interests are not being represented by those people, that they don't owe you the same level of care, knowledge, expertise, insight, and responsibility that your own representation would, and that they are looking out for their interests and not yours. Now let's go into real estate contracts. The thing to understand about real estate contracts is real estate contracts are only enforceable when they are in writing. Verbal means nothing. Don't do the verbal thing. Don't shake hands and say we can do this. You can't rely on someone's word. You've got to get it in writing. And guess what? If you screw it up in writing, they'll take you to court. So make sure what you're putting down in writing as the contract is correct. Now, watch out for if they are paying cash. Like if someone comes up and your house is on the market for $350,000 and they say, I've got cash. Now the question that you need to ask in your mind is, how much of a discount are they going to want for their cash? The second thing I want you to watch out for is do not accept cashier's checks or money orders. This is a very common Craigslist scam where what they do is they'll try to give you some type of a deposit, and you'll say, you know, I need a $2,000 earnest money, and they'll give you $4,000 and ask for, you know, they'll say, oh, well, I accidentally wrote the check the wrong way and I need you to give me the money back. They're actually trying to scam you. It's a fake check. Watch out for that. Now, always require proof of funds or pre-approval letters. That's a demonstration that the buyer can actually pay. This next one, please hear me out on this one too. All transactions need to close through a regular escrow company, a title company, or with an attorney. Do not execute closing docs, loan documents, deeds, if not at one of these places. This is a huge area that has just huge potential for you to be scammed. They could literally give you a deed and you could be quit claiming away your property. Do that with a professional. Okay, now the thing to understand about people posing as buyers, these people, this is why we need to check them out. They could be casing your home to steal from you. They're looking for your valuables, your collector's items, electronics, tools, prescriptions, guns, identity theft, loved ones, and pets. Please protect yourself. Once again, I'm not letting the pizza delivery guy across the threshold to my house. He's not coming in. Don't let random strangers in. Know who they are. Another recommendation is I'm going to say don't allow an early occupancy. If for some reason they want an early occupancy and the deal didn't work, they will then establish themselves inside the property and you are going to have to evict them. I'm going to recommend don't allow an assignment of the contract. That's where the contract could be given to someone else. Don't allow enormous over-market commissions. Don't allow lease options, first rights of refusal, or control of your property for no money. Now, the thing to understand, guys, is I'm really overgeneralizing here, but unless there's a special exception, the majority of these are going to be no. Okay, now here's the other issue that we see a lot of. I need you guys to watch out for these, pricing issues. You need to establish your price in a professional manner, and I need you to understand that Zillow's pricing sucks. Trulia's pricing sucks. Website's pricing sucks. Zillia sucks. That's Trulia and Zillow squished together. The tax assessment sucks. What your friend says it's worth, that one sucks too. What you want, guess what? That sucks. What you owe, that sucks. What you think it's worth, that sucks. Get an appraisal, get a broker price opinion, get a current market analysis. Just make sure your price is established professionally to ensure that you are getting the best value and the most amount of money possible. Once again, it's funny. I either see FSBOs are way overpriced or at times really underpriced. So just make sure that you're doing your best there. Other issues. So these are contract issues that I would recommend watching out for. Long inspection and feasibility studies. Just don't do that. Once again, special circumstances, these things are going to work, but watch out. Get out of jail free clauses. Now, guys, this is not monopoly. They don't get 20 ways to get out of buying your home. Either they want to buy it or they don't. Watch the subject to clauses, things with unrealistic timeframes. Tons of contingencies and/or assignments. We talked about assignments before, but remember, people will write in things that give them the right to assign their offer to someone else. Contingencies with long time frames, auto terminations, auto extensions, and once again, contracts always in writing and no verbal deals. Okay, so let's talk about what happens if you achieve lack of exposure. I mean, this is a major issue. This is not allowing you to achieve the highest price. You're going to end up with more contingencies in the offers you receive. Paying to be listed on the MLS, this alone is not enough. You guys are going to have to create a full marketing plan. You need to get major exposure for your property in order to ensure that you are getting a good return on your money. According to the National Association of Realtors, for sale by owners typically sell for 13% less on a national level than a home listed with a broker. So the question is, why is that? The other thing, and lastly, what I'd like to leave you guys with is that FSBOs and unrepresented real estate transactions in our state, and we're in the state of Washington, really represent a high amount of the current litigation and lawsuits that are happening inside of our court system. So just protect yourself. This is one of your largest financial assets. I really worry about people here. So here's how you can contact us. You guys can give us a call. You can go here to the website if you have questions about this. If you need a value for your property, feel free to go to the website too. Also, feel free to leave things in the comments below. If you have additional questions, we'll do our best to try to answer them in another video. And also, you know, just let us know what we can do to help. And once again, guys, just protect yourself. Hey, I'm Anton Stetner with the Real Estate Solutions Group. If you guys can click the little magic thumbs up and subscribe, that would be awesome. Take care.